sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see the Dallas Mavericks facing the Golden State Warriors. Now look at Dallas' starting lineup. We've got Doncic. Aguirre is out there with Nowitzki. Then there's Donaldson, and it's Blackman in at the 2. Here's Donaldson. Out to Doncic. Misses the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And the jam by Kevin Durant.
I love how sudden Durant can be with that attack. He sliced up the defense. They were unprepared.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Dallas's head coach and I did get a chance to talk. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Now here's Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Doncic, and the basket by Curry.
It's not talked about a lot, but Steph is fast, so whether he's firing or passing, the defense is pretty much on their heels, especially in the screen and roll.
Basketball.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Dallas moving the ball around. It's tipped. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And KD keeping his head up that time, becoming a playmaker.
They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
Good on the shot.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
They can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
1:57 left to play in the first quarter. It's good.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Yeah, the point is to score, so getting that first one, that always helps. There's some explosiveness inside Kevin Durant. He shows it off there.
And now another look at that great drive and finish, brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Harper's checked in. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first quarter. Warriors leading by 10. Here's Barry, and it's blocked. Outside Harper. Blackman. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And though we often talk about Harper's scoring, he's just as adept at setting up his teammates.
Hardaway goes in.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Green, he's checked in for Barry.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. Here's Thurman. Down low. Stolen by Jackson. Over Richardson. Jackson dishes to Nowitzki, and they pick up 2.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Here's Hardaway, and it's sent back by Nowitzki. Here's Jackson, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And I like watching Jackson there challenge the defense, really forcing the contact.
And so Jackson nails both of them. The Warriors leading. Here's Floyd. And nothing is falling for him right now. Fast break, Dallas. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Assistant.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
The defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
We're at the end of the first, Clark, in a close game so far. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Perry is out there with Chamberlain. Then there's Floyd. And it's Durant. That's the Warriors' foul. And so it's Golden State with it. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Mashburn. Inside. Here's Donaldson. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so it's Durant with it. They'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Bucket is good.
Well, how about the vision from KD? Fantastic at moving the ball and then working it to his teammates.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Yes, that goes in.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Floyd, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
And he doesn't just have one of the best nicknames in the NBA. He's got some of the best skills as well. Sleepy Floyd is capable of putting on a show if he catches fire on the floor.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
Blackman's shot is off.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Blackman, the pass to Mashburn. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Doncic passes to Blackman. Here's Nowitzki. Chamberlain with the rebound. Nowitzki's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Durant, and the jam by Kevin Durant.
Durant imposing his will, this time at the rim.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Offensive rebound.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Curry against Harper. Releases. Curry, good. Curry's got his second bucket of the game to go.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Finley. Lets the 3 fly. And they recover it. Here's Donaldson. And the layup's good off the glass. Donaldson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Curry kicks to Thompson. They get the rebound. From downtown. Kicks it out to Mullen. Thompson dishes to Curry. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. The Mavericks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
and just a difficult cover. Aguirre's a great ball handler, and at 6'5", he's got deceptive speed. He can work you inside and out.
Again, Curry missing. 16 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Jackson. Passes it to Aguirre. On the wing, Jackson. Back to Harper. The three. No good there. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's Dallas leading by just one.
The Mavericks, 21. Ladies and gentlemen,
it's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
On the court for the Mavericks. Aguirre is out there with Nowitzki. Then there's Donaldson. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Blackman in at the two-guard spot. Curry. And it's sent back by Nowitzki. Driving inside. No good. Shot missing. And Golden State will come the other way. Curry with it. He's picked up by Doncic. And Arizon gets it to go.
Well, this is opening up scoring opportunities because Curry's such a great shooter. Guys are going to be open.
Aguirre passes to Doncic. Nowitzki right side. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. Here's Durant. Here's Harrison. That three off the mark. The Mavericks leading. Here's Nowitzki, and the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
Love when Nowitzki finishes with the dunk, showing some outstanding lift on that one.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Your Warriors Youth Kids team.
Thompson is checked in for a bit.
Make some noise for your Warriors Junior.
And here are the Warriors now. Outside Curry. The pass to Arizon. Here's Thompson. Good on the jump shot.
Just love the flow and the mechanics of what Clay does so efficiently with that J.
And here's Doncic from the arc. The three-pointer is right on target.
3 points.
Doncic has got the lead up to 5 now for Dallas. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Here's Dallas. Doncic looking it over. Here's Aguirre. Here's Mashburn. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Wilt, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
And there's the call on Curry. And that'll be his third foul so far. Jason Kidd's checked in for Dallas. Davis comes in for Luka Doncic.
Jason Kidd.
Kidd passes to Mashburn. Davis up top. Shot from 12. And it's Durant with the rebound. KD's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Curry with the three. Trains the three-pointer. Curry's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
Good shot selection there from Steph, feeling the rhythm and then easily connecting on the pull-up.
Pass to Mashburn for the three. Warriors with the rebound. Chamberlain got rebound number 5 here tonight. Durant the pass to Arizon. Feeds it to Chamberlain. Golden State moving the ball around. Durant, no good. Here's Dallas. Davis with it. Picked up by Thompson. It's Samart. And it's Nowitzki missing. Nowitzki's gone 2 of 7 from the floor here. Here's KD, and then Durant with the dunk.
And here's the best way to get an earful from your coach. Give Kevin Durant that kind of path to the basket. Wow, discussion to follow.
Here's Mashburn, and Durant sends it back. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Now it's a 4-point Warrior lead. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
16 seconds left in the third. Lets it go with the 3. And Stephen Curry gets the 3. Curry's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Warriors. Davis kicks to Kidd. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Owen is out there with Davis. And it's Durant. Then there's Barrett. And it's Chamberlain in at the center position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Here's Donaldson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for Dallas.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Davis kicks to KD. Pass to Barry. That's in, coming off the assist from KD.
From Kevin Durant.
KD's got his 4th assist in this one. Doncic against Davis. Doncic passes to Blackman. Here's Donaldson. To the paint. Shot clock at 6. And that one's good. Doncic.
And that's the way to close. Once Doncic has this type of look, game over.
Here's Durant. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
13 feet away. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain. Chamberlain got 9 rebounds now tonight. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Tim Hardaway is checked in for the Warriors. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Dallas. Chamberlain with the block. Hardaway passes to Barrett. And down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
And Hardaway always looking to incorporate his teammates. You can see him keeping his eyes moving in order to make sure he's ready to deliver to the open man.
Doncic, no good.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. I have to use better judgment there.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big foul.
Davis has a real skill for getting guys set up and sees openings others might miss.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And trying to extend this lead, no better way than playing north and south, getting after it.
Here's Chamberlain. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Golden State foul.
And the Warriors making a change here.
First personal foul. 3rd team foul. Substitution for your
Mavericks
Warriors.
trailed by 11.
Kevin
Passes to Nowitzki. The 9-foot shot. Here's Donaldson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Here's Curry. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Blackman. Out to the right wing. Doncic outside. There's the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over and leads his personnel. Comes up with the goods on that one.
Curry is inside. Defended by Nowitzki. Such a wide open look.
They're in total command of this game. The time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Kevin Durant.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And the pass to Harrison. Chamberlain dishes to Curry. So we see the Warriors taking the game here.